How's it going, my peeps? I'm here with another prediction game video for WrestleMania 31. And this time, I'm going to be covering the match I'm looking forward to the most this Sunday, and that is the 7-man ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, of course, the match will involve the champion himself, Bad News Barrett, defending the title against R-Truth, Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, Stardust, and Daniel Bryan. Now, with Sheamus likely making his return at WrestleMania, this could be an 8-man ladder match at the last minute where Sheamus gets entered into the match. Or, Sheamus could also get entered into the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. But then again, that was moved to the pre-show, and I'm not so sure if they would have Sheamus make his big return, especially since they've been hyping it up with video packages on Raw and SmackDown for him to make his return on the pre-show. So, I won't be talking about Sheamus too much in this match because he's not confirmed for the match. So I will be focusing and talking about the guys that are confirmed, so the 7-man in the ladder match. So let's start off with Bad News Barrett here. And Bad News Barrett, really since winning the title, he hasn't been doing too well. Of course, he won the title. That was pretty much the best part of him being champion, is he won the title. But after winning the title, he kept losing match after match after match. He lost a match against Sin Cara on an episode of SmackDown. He lost against R-Truth in a non-title match. He lost against Dolph Ziggler in a non-title match. Twice, actually, I think. The first time when Dolph Ziggler was trying to qualify for the Rumble, and the second time after Dean Ambrose, I believe, was unsuccessful in winning the championship from Bad News Barrett at Fastlane. I think it was the Raw after or something like that. And Daniel Bryan also got a non-title win over Barrett. Barrett's been... he's lost a lot. And he's also been beaten in tag team matches recently and pinned by Dean Ambrose. So, yeah, Bad News Barrett, out of all the superstars here, in terms of wins and losses going into this match, he's probably the worst off. Of course, over the past, I'd say 2 weeks though, or 2 Raws, they've had Barrett look strong. After the matches though, not during the matches, but after the matches where everybody's fighting for the championship, trying to take it, Bad News Barrett, in a segment where he pretty much hit everybody with the bullhammer, he did look strong there. But that doesn't really make up for all those losses, all those non-title losses he suffered, and the way he was going to lose the championship at Fastlane until, you know, Dean Ambrose got himself DQ'd. So, going into this, Barrett really doesn't have the momentum. Although he did, in the end, kind of get his championship back from everybody else, the last Raw before this pay-per-view, before WrestleMania, nobody ended up grabbing the championship. They all ended up taken out. And this, though, the fact that Barrett has the least amount of momentum going into this, and he has the least amount of momentum in the big way, where he lost all those matches, actually, I think Barrett's chances of retaining the title here are better than Stardust, R-Truth, and Luke Harper's chances of winning the championship, and maybe even better than Dolph Ziggler's chances at winning the title. This could be a scenario kind of like Randy, Triple H, and John Cena when they had that triple threat at WrestleMania, I believe it was WrestleMania 24, where it was Randy, Triple H, John Cena, triple threat match for the title. Randy was the champion, and at that point in time, I'm pretty sure everybody was like, okay, Triple H is gonna win the championship, or John Cena is gonna win the championship. Very, very few people thought that Randy was gonna retain. Randy was kind of like he was kind of forgotten, because most people thought either the Royal Rumble winner, John Cena, was going to win the match, or the winner of the Elimination Chamber to earn the championship match, Triple H, was going to win the match. But instead, Randy pulled off the surprise win with a punt and ended up retaining. This could be, you know, similar to that. That'd be, you know, a big surprise. And then you've got R-Truth. R-Truth, if they really want to shock everybody to have a big surprise, they could have R-Truth win the championship. But the thing is, I think the goal with this match is to have the winner of the match really elevate the Intercontinental Championship. And one of the best ways to do that is to have somebody like, Daniel Bryan or Dean Ambrose win that title. Maybe even Dolph Ziggler. But the thing with Dolph, though, is that Dolph, recently won the championship, the IC Championship, 3 times or something like that? He won it a bunch of times in a short period of time where he was, exchanging, I guess, the title with The Miz, where he won it off The Miz, or The Miz won it off him, and then he won it off him, vice versa, whatever. He ended up being a 3-time world champion. Not world champion, IC champion in a month or two, something like that. And while it did seem like he was, starting to elevate the championship, and it seemed like the championship was starting to get a bit more value, then Barrett won it off of Ziggler, and like I said, started losing all these matches. So Dolph was starting to, do good with the championship, where, the championship was in a pretty good position. But like I said, then Barrett won it and lost pretty much every single non-title match he had. And for that reason, Ziggler winning the title so many times recently, I can't see him and Luke Harper winning the championship as much as I can see Daniel Bryan or Dean Ambrose winning the title, or maybe even R-Truth. Speaking of Truth, although some people are wow, how is R-Truth, myself included, I'm kind of surprised that R-Truth is in this match. Not right now, but before. Right now, I know he's in this match because he did get a non-title win over Barrett, but over, a year now or something like that, R-Truth really, he's just been losing matches. He's been in squash matches against Rusev and things like that. He hasn't really been in a relevant role or a big role or a big feud or something like that. So this did come as a surprise for him to be in this match. But I'm glad that R-Truth is in this match. I'm a fan of R-Truth. I love R-Truth right now. He is great on commentary, and he's just great as a comedic character. And even when he's a heel, I love R-Truth when he was a heel, like the crazy heel with Little Jimmy. Just when they give R-Truth time on TV, R-Truth does great with that time. So I'm a fan of R-Truth. And as far as him winning the title, like I said, I think right now the goal with this match is to really elevate the IC Championship. I think the goal with this WrestleMania, when it comes to both the IC and US title, that is the goal. That's why they have John Cena facing off against Rusev, where John Cena's probably going to win. And Daniel Bryan and Dean Ambrose, right now I think are the top 2 candidates when it comes to winning the IC Championship this Sunday. And I think both will do really well, or could do really well if, they win the championship. In terms of making the title, mean a lot more. And bring back prestige to those championships, to the IC Championship in this case. Especially Daniel Bryan, because Daniel Bryan is pretty much the most over guy right now. Well, not just right now, he's been the most over guy for a while now. It could be argued, Damon Mizdow pretty, over too, but he's not in the main event scene, obviously. Damon Mizdow's in the mid-card. And Bryan, of course, just like Cena, former World Heavyweight Champion, so whenever somebody like that goes for the IC Championship or US Championship, it automatically, makes that championship look a lot more important to the people, because this former world champion, this person that's won the top prize, been at the top, values the championship enough that he wants to go for it. He wants to capture the championship, and basically he puts it over. And they've also been bringing up the fact that Bryan, the only championship that he has yet to win is the IC Championship. He's won every other championship, so I think that's going to be the question going into WrestleMania. I think that's where he wins the title. And when it comes to Dean Ambrose, the reason why I think he also has a really good chance at winning this is, first off, he pretty much started this whole thing, this whole feud. He's the one who started stealing the championship from Bad News Barrett. They really started talking about bringing prestige back to the IC title when he had the feud with Bad News Barrett. We already had the promo putting over the championship where they showed that cool video package during his interview. and he's been having a lot of promos talking about bringing value back to the title. And he's yet to win a pay-per-view match since splitting up with the Shield, and WrestleMania would be the perfect time to give Ambrose that first, pay-per-view win on his own since the Shield breakup. But I'm going to stick with Daniel Bryan as my pick. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click that like button down below. And with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.